everyone. My name is Rahul and welcome to my channel Rahul QA Labs. So in today's tutorial, we'll be learning about the Jira concepts related to issues. So basically, as you all can see, we have four types of issues that are generally used in Jira: story, epic, bug, and task. And also we'll be looking about different statuses a particular issue goes through and how it all happens. So let's log into the application and we'll go one by one what each issue type is and what is the meaning of it and what are the different statuses. So let's log in to our application. Okay, so this is our homepage after login. So you have to select a project. As of now, we have one demo project here. I'll select that demo project one. Yeah, so these are all the options present out here on the dashboard. On the left panel, a lot of options are there: backlog, active sprints, reports, issues, components, code, items, settings. And on the top header, we have your work, projects, filters, dashboards, people, apps. So we'll look each one of them into detail. So in today's tutorial, we'll be basically focusing on the issue types and the statuses as I told before. So if you click on create an issue and we'll go on this question mark. Okay, so let's go and understand one by one what is the meaning of each one of them. So Jira can be used to track many different types of issues, and the currently defined issue types are listed below. Okay, so regular issues. So very first one is the story. So story is a functionality or a feature expressed as a user goal. So, say for example, you take a project related to a website. So there are many functionalities in a website, like login functionality, like account creation functionality. So for all these functionalities, you can select the issue type as a story. Coming to next one, task. So task is nothing but a small distinct piece of work. So suppose small tasks like validation of user ID or validation of password. So small tasks are given. So that is called a task. Coming to a bug, bug is nothing but a problem or the error or like issue or a bug or a defect. We call it as a defect. So that is a bug. And the another issue type is epic. So epic is basically a big user story. So next one is the epic. Epic means a big user story that needs to be broken down and created by the Jira software. Okay, so epic means something, a very large functionality, like functionality related to, for example, if I have logged in. So after logging in, the home page validations is a big functionality. So after logging, there are a lot of options to check user account settings. So the epic can be named as homepage validations, and in that we can have several stories. So epic is a big story that needs to be broken down. Okay. Next one is the subtask. So uh, suppose a story is defined and you want to create different tasks into that particular related to a particular team. Like suppose I'll take a testing team. So testing team task is to create test cases, review test cases, execute test cases. So these can be created in the form of subtasks and can be added under the story. So that is what is called a subtask. Okay. Next one we have is the priority level. So priority level, like an issue has a priority level which indicates its importance. So importance means how soon that issue needs to be resolved. So as you all can see, we have different priority levels out here. Highest being this problem will block the progress. So generally we call it as a blocker issue. So if that issue is not resolved, we cannot proceed our testing or we cannot, proceed forward with the other validations. So that is a blocker issue for all of us. Next one is the high. So it's a serious problem that could block the progress. Similarly, we have other levels like medium, low, lowest. So as per as per the requirement or as per the bug defect level, you can assign a priority to it, and then it will be assigned to a respective developer to look into it. So these are different priority levels. Next topic we have is the statuses. So every time you are raising a issue, it has a status. So each issue has a status, which indicates the stage of the issue, in which particular state that issue is. Coming to first one, we have the open. So open is a very, first status whenever you are logging an issue. So it's an open status and it is ready for the assignee to start work on it. As soon as it is assigned to a person and the person starts working on it, he makes it in progress. So that is the next one, next status, in progress. So the issue is being actively worked on at the moment by the assignee. Next one is reopened. So reopened is something like the issue was already resolved, and but the resolution was deemed incorrect. So some suppose like same issue is occurring again, or there is a given resolution, the given steps were not correct. So in that scenario, we can again open the same issue. Okay. Resolved means like everything is fine and the resolution or the issue has been fixed, so you'll mark it as resolved. And closed is like the issue is considered as finished, so no further action needs to be taken and the resolution is correct, so the issue is marked as closed. Next two statuses are building and build broken. So these are related to like the coding or the development part. So building means the source code has been committed and the Jira is waiting for the code to be built before moving to the next status. And the build broken means the source code that you have committed, that the dev team has committed for this issue. So because of this source code, the build is getting broken, so it is not working perfectly. So in that scenario, we have the build broken as the status. Next one we have to do and done. So to do means like some work needs to be done, and it's like same like new or an open issue. And next one is the done. Done means like the resolution is set as done. Coming to the resolutions. Okay, so whenever the resolutions are done, so these categories are defined. So an issue can be resolved in many ways, only one of them being fixed. So one of the resolution can be as fixed. So other resolutions are shown here as done. Done means the work has been completed on the issue. Won't do means this issue will no action will be taken on that issue actually. Duplicate means the issue has already been reported and this one is the duplicate of the previous or the existing issue. Cannot reproduce means we have tried all the possible combinations and permutations, but we are not able to reproduce the same issue, so we will give the resolution as cannot reproduce and it will be assigned to the respective tester or QA person or the concerned person. Okay, so these are the different kind of resolutions that are provided. So I hope these things are clear to all of you. Just a small gist on whenever a issue has been raised, so it has a variety of information. uh, Whenever you are raising an issue, you have to provide a small description, a small summary. You need to select the project, which component it belongs to, what is the version of the project, what is the environment in which that particular issue is occurring, and to whom you will be assigning the issue, the assigned person, assignee, the priority of the issue, and what is the current status. So that will be new or open initially. Then, if you want to give any comments, so that can be added in the comment section after the issue is logged, and the resolution. So, if the issue is resolved, you need to give the resolution as I have shown you here. Like these are all the types of resolutions. Okay, so these are some of the concepts that are related to issues. I hope it is clear to you all. If you have any doubts, please don't hesitate to comment, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you very much guys for watching my video. If you like the video, do subscribe my channel and Never forget, always keep learning, keep sharing, and keep exploring. Thank you. Bye bye.